Must not be too much going on out there, huh?
Yeah, man, that looks kind of fun, don't you think?
Yeah.
Confused that I'm not out?
Yeah, exactly.
I prioritized it today, brother.
Might as well throw this in the middle. Give the dogs. All right, morning, y'all. Let's do this, huh? Our Saturday morning oceanfront flow. First of the new year. Happy New Year, everybody. If you're new, my name is Steve. I'm guiding us through. We're here Tuesdays, Thursdays at 9, Saturdays, Sundays at 10. The intention of this practice for the last 18 years is to make it accessible to everybody. So we keep it all levels. I like to say simple, yet not easy. But you made the right choice to be here. So let's get started in child's pose, please. Kneeling, toes towards each other, knees kind of wide. And always give the disclaimer that maybe this shape doesn't work for you and your body today or any day. So you just kind of modify and you find what does. Here, you want to find something non-invasive. So that if it's not this, could be laying on your back or laying on your stomach. But if you are here, sink your hips back, let your forehead rest down, close your eyes. And what we're about to do here is one sliver of this ancient science of yoga. And it's really designed to create and maintain, you hear me say, physical health, mental clarity, and an emotional sense of balance. But it's really meant to slow our mind down, to cease the fluctuations of our mind. The way we do that primarily is through our attention, our focus. We bring it to certain things. One of those is our breath. Let's begin by exhaling everything out. And then together we'll take an inhale through your nose. Good, and then an exhale through your mouth. Let her go. Again, inhale, a little bit bigger here, in through your nose. Clear it out through your mouth. One more, inhale. Exhale, clear it out. Now we're going to shift that subtly by sealing our lips, breathing in through our nose. Really deep, really full. We want to get big from the inside out. And then keeping your lips sealed, exhale through your nose, draw your navel up and in, push and empty out. Good, y'all. Inhale. See if you can move towards using the full capacity of your lungs. Exhale through your nose, but do it in a calming way. So we don't have to try too hard. Let it evolve throughout the entire practice. But this deep breath in and this slow breath out will definitely be the main focus. Beyond that, we're going to add some physicality in terms of postures and shapes. Make those conform to your body. Find the sensation in them and breathe into it. Thank yourself for being here. This is a long child's pose, I know, y'all. Inhale. Let's come up to all fours here. Your tabletop, your hands and your knees. And the good cure for a long child's pose is to curl your toes, lift your knees, and send your hips high to the sky. A nice long downward facing doggy. Yes, that just happened. Now lift your hips high, as I mentioned. Drop your head down low and pedal your feet out a little bit. Good, y'all. And then settle in here. Make sure your fingertips are spread really wide. You want to press your palms flat. Now put a soft bend in both of your knees and try to press your hips higher. Nice job. I saw that, a soft bend in your knees. Chin to your chest. Look towards your knees, towards your thighs. There we go. We're dropping our head down. And now one more thing if you can. Maybe two more things. Angle your armpits to point towards the tip of your nose. So wrap your shoulders around towards the front of your body. Last thing, breathe deep. Inhale. Good. Exhale. From here, walk your hands back towards your feet and arrive at the back of your mat. And here you're going to bend your knees, right? We're in a forward fold at the back of our mat. You're going to bend your knees a little bit, at least. I would bend. We're not squatting down. We're not squatting down. Drop your head down low here. And just take your pinkies to the crease of your opposite elbow. We call this ragdoll pose. Now see if you can drop your head down so that your shoulders are framing your ears. Again, we're breathing deep, everybody. Notice what you feel, what the level of the intensity is in the sensation. I always call it the translation of the sensation. Is it telling you this is too much, not enough, or just right? Breathe into that, y'all. Two more here. Inhale. Exhale. It's a long forward fold, y'all. But this is good. Take an inhale. Good. Exhale. Release your hands to the ground. We're going to walk our hands all the way out to plank pose, Dandasana, staff pose, or push-up position, y'all. Now, steady your gaze straight down. If your eyes are wandering all over the place, your mind's going to just follow right along. If your breath is sporadic, your mind's going to do the same. So steady gaze, steady breath. We're high in the balls of our feet. Pull your hands and toes towards each other. There you go, engaging your 360 core. Wrists are right underneath our shoulders, right? Not in front of. Inhale, now shift forward so your shoulders come in front of your wrists. And you can drop to your knees. We're going to exhale lower and take it all the way down to our chest. Good. Slide your hands back a couple inches, y'all. Untuck your toes, press the tops of your feet down. Inhale is cobra pose. Little to no weight in your hands. Shoulders back, elbows in. Exhale, release, take it back down. Feet are still pressing down. Inhale, lift up once again. Maybe you press a little bit more, but lift mostly with the muscles in your lower back. And if your hands are down, pull back, draw your heart through. Exhale, take her back down. This one, inhale, lift up, breathe in here, y'all. Let's take our hands and interlace them behind our head. Now bend your knees to 90 degrees. Flex your feet and press the soles of your feet to the sky. Lift your elbows, lift your feet, engage your glutes. And give me 2 breaths here, y'all. Inhale. Knees to 90 degrees, brother. Exhale. One more. Inhale, lift. Feel your whole posterior chain engage. Woo! Exhale, release. Take her back down. Now inhale, press back up to your hands and to your knees, your tabletop pose. Breathe in. Exhale, round your spine. Tuck your chin to your chest. Draw your navel up and in. We call this the cat pose for obvious reasons. Inhale, take her back to a neutral spine. Curl your toes. Exhale, lift your knees. Send your hips up and back. Doggy. Good. Now from here, look forward. Step your right foot outside your right wrist, your left foot outside your left wrist. Angle your heels in and your toes out, and then see if you can squat down into Malasana, your frog pose. Good. Now, hey, we got sensitive knees, ankles, whatever. Keep your hands down. Maybe skip it. Try to bring your feet flat. So some of us are going to have to bring them a little bit wider. And now straighten your spine. Press your heart forward. Feel your spine lengthen as you just gently slide your tuck slightly. Whew. It's going to be one of those days, y'all. Chin to your chest. Now close your eyes. Remember, the focus is the breathing. Inhale through your nose. Think about breathing your body taller and then wider. Good. Stay tall. Exhale. Draw your navel in. Push your breath out. Take a steeple mudra. Interlace fingers. Release index. Straighten your arms. Take your biceps with your ears. Let's come to standing in 5. Chest lifted. 4. Spine straight. 3. Try not to make that face, back row. Or do that thing with your lips. 2. She's like, me? Oh, no. Come all the way up. And then heel toe your feet together in the center of your mat. And on your exhale, lean towards La Jolla. Your hips towards Mission Beach. Try to straighten your arms. Dial your left shoulder back slightly. So your heart opens. Head back, biceps with ears. What's the translation of the sensation here? Let's listen to that. Inhale, come back through center, reach for the sky, and then just switch it. Exhale, lean to your left, press your hips to the right. So again, we're just trying to straighten our arms. We're not looking to go down real low. We're not looking for depth. We're looking to create space and length within our body. Breathe well. Give me one more. Inhale. Straighten those arms back, row. There you go. Exhale it out. Inhale. Come back through center. Maybe lean it back a little bit. Woo! Exhale. Put a little bend in your knees and fold all the way down. It's called Uttanasana. It's a forward fold. Now from here, inhale, come to a halfway lift. So you want to flatten your back. If you're new, take a look up here. I'd like squeezing my shoulder blades, lengthening, flattening. Exhale, fold, plant your palms, and step back to plank pose. Ha! Push-up position, y'all. Y'all breathing? Hey, first couple of these, maybe even more. I would drop to my knees. But back row, we're not going to let the hips sink down, are we? Inhale, if you're with me, we shift forward. Shoulders come in front of your wrist. Breathe in. Now keep that strong core. Exhale, just lower halfway down. Take your elbows straight back. Good. Now inhale, pull through, upward facing dog. Tops of your feet down, shoulders back. Exhale, pull your hips to the sky. Woo, woo. Tell you what, real sweet one right here, y'all. Dogger. Little knee bend, everybody. Press those hips high. Head dropping down low. Breathe so deep that you saturate your blood with oxygen and let it flow freely all the way to your brain. Penny. Inhale, bend your knees a little bit more. Load up your arms, get light and look forward. End of your exhale, walk, maybe lightly hop, both feet between your hands, so your heels and toes touch together. Now inhale, take that halfway lift. A full breath. You flatten your back, you engage your 360 core. Exhale, fold, and dive in deep. Lead with your chest. Inhale, rise. Let's take it up. Go, reach it high. Grab your right wrist with your left hand. And then exhale, lean towards Mission Beach. Ooh, till it feels kind of like that, y'all. Inhale, back up. Reach up, switch it. Exhale, lean towards La Jolla, getting that lateral flexion and extension in your spine, y'all. Real sweet one. Inhale, come on back through center. Lean it back, stretch, and make it feel good. Awesome. Exhale, fold all the way down and dive in deep. Inhale, halfway lift. Length and strength. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward, lower with control. Keeping that strong core. Drop to your knees if you need. Skip it if you want. Inhale, upward facing dog. Now, tops of your feet down. See if you can lift your knees. And if not, slide your hands back a little bit. Exhale, pull your hips to the sky. Dogger. Good, everybody. You know, a lot of times these holds end up being a little bit longer than we'd like, we're comfortable with. We're moving a little bit slower than we'd like. But if this is going to be the antidote to our everyday lives, it's got to be different. So it's got to be this way. You're doing amazing. Inhale. Let's keep rolling. Bend your knees. We got 2 more of these. Look forward here. End of your exhale. Walk. Maybe lightly hop. Travel top of your mat. Heels and toes touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Chest, spine, lengthen. Exhale, fold and make it sweet. What's the sensation communicating? Inhale, rise. Come to stand. Reach it high. You got your left wrist this time. And then we're leaning toward your right. Press your hips left. Feel something, everybody. Inhale, back up. Reach up. Switch it. Exhale, lean it, Mission Beach. Make it feel good. Inhale, come back through center, stretch up and away. Woo! Exhale, fold all the way down, hitting that reset button today. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, shift forward, and lower halfway down. You catching this, Mark? Inhale, give me the upward facing dog. Exhale, hips high, downward facing. It's the best Christopher Walken I got, y'all. Breathe really deep. Give me 2 more deep breaths, y'all. Soak it up. Soaking up the vitality, clearing out the anxiety. Taking 1 more of those on your own. We've just done 3 together. You could add stuff, skip stuff, or make the whole thing up. You must breathe deep. I'll meet you right back in downward facing dog. Downward. Big you girl. Cover you, boy. Nice job, everybody. I promised you simple stuff. I didn't necessarily promise you easy stuff. But if it was easy, you probably wouldn't be here, would you? You're doing yourself an amazing service. And sorry, my speaker's not working over there, guys. Let me know if you need me to project a little bit more. Woo! Downward facing, y'all. What do you say we see what else we can get cooking here, huh? From your downward facing, inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. And then bend your left knee, scorpion tail that leg. Take it over and across towards your right shoulder. And then maybe circle it out, or kind of kick it out. You want to get those pops out. Might even get that pop in your SI joint, which is usually a good pop. Nice. We're going to be here for another 3, 2. Now, inhale, take your left leg back up high to the sky. Straighten your leg, flex your foot, and then spiral inward with your thigh so that your hips come back to a level position. And now walk your hands back towards your right foot. Take your left leg parallel to the ground. Bend your right knee a little bit and find a one-legged halfway lift. So your core's got to engage here. And then from here, as graceful as possible. If at all possible, open up your arms and come to fly. Steady your gaze, steady your breath. If you happen to fall, it's completely okay, as long as you take at least 2 or 3 people down with you. I'm waiting for this whole front row to go down. They're going to make it a family affair, y'all. Breathe well. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Awesome. Nice, Alex. Inhale. Option to reach your hands forward. Just an option. Breathe in. Woo! Exhale. Hinge at your waist. Hands to the ground. Walk it right back to your 3-legged dog. Great job, by the way. Inhale. Lift your left leg to the sky. Exhale. Low lunge. Step your left foot all the way through to your hands. You want to stack your knee above your ankle. Now, begin to kind of bend and straighten. Not kind of. Begin to bend and straighten in and out of your front left leg. And see what you're working with that hamstring there. There you go. And now settle in with your legs straight enough to where the translation of the sensation is like, right there. Take an inhale, look up, lengthen out. Pull your left hip back a 1/2 inch. Keep your leg as it is. Exhale, fold into it for a couple more breaths. Front leg is straight. Ish. We looking good, y'all. 2 more breaths here, y'all. Inhale. Hey, if we're going to hit the reset button, one of the places we got to hit in the body, definitely the hamstrings. I can see it in your face right now, brother. Take it. Might have been a little while, huh? Take an inhale. Exhale, come back into your low lunge. Re-lengthen your stance. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2. Windmill all the way open. There we go. Now, when I come into these shapes, right, check 1. I want to steady my visual gaze or my drishti and steady my breathing. Check 2. We come into the physicality. Am I aligned? We want heel to arch alignment right down the center of your mat. A long stance here, right? So your left knee is moving towards 90 degrees. In the green. Longer stance. No, longer with your feet. Wider. Even more. Slide your right foot back 6 inches. Stack your knee. Check 3. We create sensation. We're active and engaged, and we breathe into it. One more here. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Let's inhale. Reach forward here. Look for length. Exhale's extended side angle pose. All right. If you're not sure where to be, you see people around here with forearm on their thigh. That's cool. Keep your torso lifted a little bit off your thigh. Breathe deep. See if you can roll your right shoulder back a little bit more. Good. Now take your right hand and reach to the ocean. Palm facing down. Woo, good. Reach to the ocean, y'all. 5. Palm facing down. You want left hand up? 2. Go for it. 4. Not a requirement, but supreme core strength if you do. 3. 2. Stay low in your lunge. Inhale, reverse warrior. You're going to slide your right hand down the back of your right leg as you reach up and look up over your left fingertips. Now keep a deep bend in your front left knee. And make sure it's pointing straight forward. And then just give me 2 more breaths. Inhale. Good. Exhale. One more. Breathe into it. Inhale. Drink it up. Awesome. Exhale. Windmill your hands to the ground. Step your left foot back. Shift forward and lower with control. You can always skip this. Upwards. Feed your heart through. Exhale. Hips to the sky. Dogger. Inhale your right leg up high, y'all. Bend to that knee. Stack of that hip. Maybe circling or kicking the donkey or flipping the dog. 5. Hey, by 11 a.m., everybody, you'll have done the hardest thing you're going to do all day. 4. Probably the most beneficial as well. 3. 2. All right. Inhale, right leg back up high. Again, flex your foot, spiral inward with your thigh. And then take this stroll, y'all. Walk your hands back towards your left foot. Remember, right leg just parallel to the ground. You don't have to go higher than that. Bend your left knee, find a halfway lift. Engage your core. And then let's fly. If you focus on a steady visual gaze and steady breathing, the physical and then mental balance, calmness, stillness, comes after that. 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Woo! Last inhale. You could reach those hands. Exhale. Hinge at your weights, hands to the ground, walk it forward, 3-legged doggy. Inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky, breathe it on up. Exhale, shift forward, pull your right knee way up into your chest, and then see if you can step it through low lunge. Stack your knee, help it along if you need. Bend and straighten in and out of your front right leg. As yogis, we don't move away from discomfort. We tend to move towards it and find comfort amongst the discomfort, to breathe through it. Settle in with your legs straightish. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Pull that right hip back. Keep your leg. Exhale, fold into it. Breathe into it. Front leg is straight, brother. No, you're good. Straight. No. You're bending your knee. Straighten your leg. He's going to be in full-on splits in a second there. Take one more. Inhale. Exhale back into your low lunge. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2, windmill open, heart towards Mission Beach. All right. Steady gaze, steady deep diaphragm breathing. In through your nose and out through your nose. Just stack your knee above your ankle. We got it right down the center of our mat, right? Heel to arch. We got a long stance here, right? Steady gaze. Couple deep breaths. Inhale, you know the breath. Breathe tall and then wide. Exhale, sink a little bit. Push a little bit. Another full. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Look for length. Extend. Exhale, extended side angle pose. Utthita Parshva Konasana. And then same thing. Steady gaze, steady breath. Balance, stability, alignment. That's check 2. And then once you're balanced and steady, you see how much you can get cooking. Right? If I reach to the ocean and I create more sensation, and create more length, can I breathe still? Good. And if I can, for 5, maybe I want my right hand up. Can I still breathe? 4. Because if not, it's not worth it. 3. Woo-wee. 2. Stay low in your lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Legs stay the same. Keep your knees stacked. Bend deep, brother. Make sure that thing's pointing straight forward. And then Utah, give it 2. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Lift and breathe. Woo! Exhale. Windmill your hands to the ground. Step your right foot back. Shift forward and lower with control. Inhale, upward facing dog, heart coming through. And then exhale, hips to the sky. Sweet doggaroo. Inhale, bend your knees. Get light and look forward. End of your exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Heels and toes touch. Inhale, halfway lift. We just keep breathing deep. Exhale, fold and dive in deep. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips. Lift your chest. Reach to the sky. Toes, heels, and knees. Squeeze them all the way together. Reach high as you breathe in. And then exhales, open arm twist to your left. Stay tall in your spine. Keep your thighs squeezing. Sink your hips and lift your heels for 5. I said simple. 4. I know said easy, eh? 3. Not a chance I'm about to demonstrate this for that reason. 2. Inhale back through center. Heels down, reach. Exhale to your right. Heart to La Jolla. Squeeze your thighs. Sink your hips. 5. Lift your heels. Let them shake. 4. Because doing hard stuff is the best habit you can have. 3. 2. Inhale through chair. Heels down, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Uttanasana. Woo! Let's get her done, y'all. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Halfway lift, brother. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward and lower. We call this Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, hips high, Adho Mukha Svanasana. I swear I'm not making this up. Inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Shift forward, pull your knee and thigh up. Good. Inhale, reach it back up high. Exhale, low lunge. Step it all the way through. Stack your knee above your ankle. Now inhale, just straighten your front left leg till it feels pretty freaking good. Exhale, back into your low lunge. Spin your back foot flat. Y'all know where to go from here, right? Inhale, warrior two. Open wide and spread your wings. Exhale, extend, side angle pose, empty out. Stay low, y'all. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Breathe in here now. Exhale, take it on down, step it on back. Yee! Upwards is your inhale. And exhale, hips to the sky, downwards. Inhale your right leg. Breathe that leg up high. Exhale, knee to nose. We call it tiger pose. Maybe you can get forehead. Inhale, reach. Good. On the exhale, sweep it through. It's a low lunge, eh? Inhale, you straighten your front right leg. Not too much, but definitely not too little. Exhale, back into your low lunge. Spin your back foot flat. I think y'all could take her home from here, y'all. It's this dancing warrior flow that you have done many, many times before. You're just moving at the pace of your breath. So literally just a moving meditation. Oh, we're yawning. We're yawning? I'll bet you if you wanted to enhance in any way, you could find a way at each and every moment to do that. Hips high. Head dropping. Woo! Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Let's do it again, do it again. End of your exhale, travel to the top of your mat, heels and toes touch. Inhale, give me that halfway. Flat back, lengthen your spine. Exhale, dive, fold, and empty her out. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your chest, reach to the sky. To your right, exhale, open arm twist, sink your hips, lift your heels. Yeah. Inhale, take her back through center. Heels down, reach. To your left, exhale, sink low, but lift high. Inhale, take her back through center. Reach for the sky. Beautiful. Exhale, dive it on in. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Ardha Uttanasana, breathe in. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward and lower Chaturanga. Inhale, feeding your heart through. Exhale, hips to the sky, dogger. Inhale your left leg, send her on up. Good, exhale, knee to nose, empty out. Inhale, reach. Exhale, see if you can step through heel, ball, toe. Just give it a try. And then inhale is that hamstring stretch. Make it sweet. Exhale, back into your low lunge. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior two, open wide. Exhale, lengthen, extend, side angle pose. Stay low, y'all. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Breathe it on up. Woo! Exhale, take it on back. Take it on down. Step it on back, y'all. Moving on through. Woo! Hey, right side, you're late. Right side on your own. Right side, y'all. You got knee to nose, the hamstring stretch, and the dancing warrior flow. This is huge, everybody. a resetting, a clearing, a strengthening, a balancing. That's your one-stop shop, y'all. Some of us, who some of these places in our body haven't seen the light of day in quite a while, I'm just guessing, we're going to walk away from here like, man, I had been driving with the emergency brakes on the whole time. Phenomenal work. Whew. Good. Downward fade. We're still breathing deep, right? Hey, take as many breaks as you need. If you lose the breath, drop to your knees, take a break. It's all good. Begin again. If you're with me, let's keep getting it done, y'all. Shift forward to plank pose. Squeeze your legs together, ground into your right hand, and inhale, roll open to your left. We call this Vashisthasana, or a side plank pose. Now you could drop a forearm or a knee to the ground, but lift your hips, crescent shape your right side body. Good. And if you're feeling it here, you could lift your left leg up. 5. Hey, little one. You good. 4. Reach to the ocean. You good, little one. You good. 3. Plank with knee to nose. And 2, y'all. Take another inhale, reach. Exhale, plank. Pull your left knee into your nose. There you go. Inhale, reach your left leg back up high. Exhale, sweep all the way through to your hands. Low lunge. Stay high in the ball of your right foot. Inhale, let's rise up to crescent pose, Anjaneyasana. Good. Make sure you're balanced and steady here. Adjust if you need. Take another inhale, reach high. Exhale, slide your hands to heart. Lean forward, and then twist to your left. Hook your right elbow outside of your left knee or thigh. Hey, you want to drop that back knee to the ground here? Go for it. That might even help you twist some more. But again, we're balanced. We're steady. And then if your thumbs are way up by your shoulder, try to lift your whole torso up. We're going about 3 more deep breaths. Inhale, literally drive back through your heel. Reach out through your head. And then use that leverage to twist to ring out. Beautiful, y'all. Give it 2. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath here. Take another inhale. Can you twist just a little bit more? Woo! Exhale, release to low lunge. Now, please pick your back right knee up if it's down. Inhale your left leg high to the sky, 3-legged dog. Flex your foot, internally rotate your thigh. Level hips, closed hip posture once again. And then just like earlier, if you got a block or water bottle, you might want to take it for the ride. Walk your hands back towards your right foot. Take your left leg parallel to the ground. Inhale, look up and lengthen out as you breathe in. And exhale, twist your right hand high to the sky. So all your weight, you got to walk your hands back so much, all your weight pretty much is in that right leg. We call this Pavarita Ardha Chandrasana. Steady your gaze, steady your breath. Man, y'all getting it done today. 2 more breath, yeah? Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Take an inhale here. Woo. Exhale, right hand to the ground. Walk it forward to 3-legged dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, runner's lunge. Step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. You can drop your back right knee to the ground. Man, you could thank me later. We don't want the knee in front of the ankle, right? So the foot needs to come forward. Now here, if you just want to work into your front left hip, you take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale, you bend your elbows and come down towards your forearms. If you want to add a quadricep stretch, start up top. Bend your left knee, right knee, circle your left hand back. Clasp your foot. And then if you want, you can do a, what they say, a combination of the two, eh? You could drop down to your right forearm. Breathe well. Sensation and breath. You're doing phenomenal. And it's not just okay, it's really good that we tell ourselves that. Your internal dialogue are the programs that you run through your supercomputer. Another breath here, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. From here, gently release your back foot if you have it. Take your hands underneath your shoulders. Curl your back right toes under. We'll inhale, straighten our arms and lift our back right knee up. Exhale, step back to plank pose. Your high push-up position. Squeeze your legs together. Let me see here. Ground into your left hand. Inhale, roll open to your right for Vasisthasana. Do what you got to do. But breathe deep and stay the path here, everybody. We're getting there. Lift your hips, maybe top right leg. 5. Reach to the ocean. 4. Man, y'all came practice today, y'all. 3. Plank with knee to nose. And 2. Take an inhale. Exhale, plank. Pull your right knee into your nose. Inhale, reach your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Step all the way through to your hands. Stay high in the ball of your left foot. Inhale, we call it crescent pose. Anjaneyasana. Come up and reach for the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Slide forward. Lean forward, rather. Twist to your right. Hook left elbow outside of your right knee or thigh. Okay. Can you adjust to become more balanced and steady? And then see how much you can get cooking lengthwise and twisting and strengthwise without compromising your breath. 3 more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. We got 1 more. Take an inhale here. Woo! Woo! Exhale, release to low lunge. Back knee picks up if it's down. Inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky, 3-legged dog. Flexing that foot. Your inner thigh spirals up, the outer down. That's that inward rotation. And then walk your hands back towards your left foot. Right leg just parallel. Grab that water bottle if you need it, y'all. Oh. Inhale, look up and lengthen out. Engage your core. Exhale, twist your left hand high to the sky. By 11 a.m., you'll have flexed and stretched every muscle in your body, taking your joints to the full range of motion. Right? Lengthened, open, released, and done it in a meditative way. Take an inhale here. Nice work. Exhale, left hand down. Walk it right back to that 3-legged dog. Inhale, send your right leg high. Woo! Exhale, runner's lunge. Step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Drop it back left knee. Then you might heel toe the right foot towards the front right corner, diagonally a little bit more. If we're quadriceps stretching, left knee bends, right hand circles back. If you're just bending your elbows, you're bending your elbows. Deep diaphragm breathing, everybody. Oh. One more, inhale. Exhale, all right. Gently release our back foot. Take your hands underneath your shoulders and curl your back left toes under. Inhale, straighten your arms, lift your back left knee off the ground. Exhale, walk your hands to the left. Straighten both legs, parallel your feet. Front row, you're going to have to stagger yourself with each other for obvious reasons here. And then we're going to go about So feet are either parallel or toes and heels out. We call this prasarita parotonasana. In a lot of practices, you'll get this twice with about 4 or 5 breaths in each round. Here I'm giving you 10 breaths. So if you want to grab a hold of your ankles, you go for it. I like to take my hands underneath my shoulders, turn them around, and then walk them back through my legs and just kind of draw my torso through. Breathe well. About halfway there on this one. Inhale. Exhale. All right, let's take our hands underneath our shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back lengthen. Exhale, walk your hands back to low lunge at the top of your mat. Let's step back to plank pose, high push-up position. Stay here on your exhale. And then if you need to drop to your knees, all good. But we'll inhale, shift forward and lower halfway down, shoulders and hips moving together. And then exhale, press straight back up. They call it a push-up. Inhale, lower halfway down without your hips collapsing. Exhale, back up without making that face this time, though. Woo! Inhale, lower halfway down. Exhale, press her back up. Last two, y'all. Inhale, lower. Exhale, back up. Woo! Woo! One more, y'all. Take an inhale, lower. Exhale, press back up. Send your hips to the sky. Dogger. 5 whole push-ups, y'all. Inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. Now keep your left leg lifted, okay? On your next inhale, we'll shift forward to plank pose as you breathe in. And on your exhale, drop your right knee to the ground. And then extend your right arm forward. Now do what you got to do to find some balance here. Might be a wider base. If your belly is spilling out, pull that up. And lift your arm and leg up a little bit higher on your inhale. See if you can stretch them so long that you feel all that space you're creating in your spine. You feel all those muscles along your spine activate and engage. Oh, nice. Take an inhale, lift everything up a little bit higher. On your exhale, just set your right hand down. Curl your right toes under. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Lift your left leg high. Exhale, half pigeon pose. Sweep your left foot all the way through. And then take her across. You want to pull your heel in towards your body. And if this is too much on your knee, take it on your back. Take an inhale if you're with me, though. And then exhale, walk your hands out. Just drop your head down. Moving in that general direction. Where's the tightness? Where's the tension? Where's the resistance? Where's the sensation? And since I know my energy flows, my attention goes, I'm going to breathe and send it right to that place. Breathe. Girl. Good. From here, everybody, let's walk our hands back out of this one. Plant your palms. We can just step it back to downward facing dog, where it'll probably feel good if you pedal your feet out just to get some blood flow back into that leg. Good. Let's lift our right leg high to the sky. Keep it lifted. Next inhale, shift forward, plank pose, breathe in. And then exhale, drop your left knee to the ground. Extend your left arm forward. Is sunbird or spinal balancing? So we're toning those muscles that help us stand nice and tall, that help us stand erect. This helps to traction in our spine, literally aligning and straightening. And using opposite sides of the body like this, they say, helps to balance the hemispheres of our brain. Lifting higher, inhale. Stretching a little bit longer. Woo! One more. Inhale, lift everything up. Ah, nice work. Exhale, set your left hand down. Curl your left toes under. Inhale, you lift your left knee and send your right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon pose. Sweep her through. Take her across. And one side's it's going to feel different from the other. All good. Make those adjustments. Walk your hands out. Drop your head down. Keep breathing. And again, thank yourself for being here. 1,000 other places you could be, 1,000,000 other things you could be doing. How many of those are as beneficial as this? Last couple here, y'all. Whew. One last down dog of your day, everybody. Yeah. Walk it in, step it on back. Get some blood flow back into that leg. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Take another inhale here. And then let's drop down to our knees and come to standing on our knees. Ustrasana camel pose. Now take your hands to the back of your hips. You want to keep your thighs pressing forward in front of your knees here if you can. Thighs in front of your hips. Inhale, get tall here, breathe in. And then exhale, just start to lean it back, back, back. Now, keep breathing. I know it's a little bit uncomfortable. That's the point. And if you'd like to, if it's accessible, you could take your right hand to your right heel, your left to your left. But keep your hips pressing forward. Keep your heart lifting. And give me 3 breaths. That's it. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. We got 1 more. Take an inhale. Woo. Exhale it out. All right. Hands back to your hips. Inhale. Come all the way up. And then just take it to seated. So maybe sink your hips back. Swing your legs around in front of you. Bring your legs out. Toes point straight up. I would bend my knees here to start. Root down. Take the whole inhale to look for length, to reach high. And then take the whole exhale to take all that length, lay it out long. Paschimottanasana, your seated forward fold. And you can let your back round here. Again, you can bend your knees a lot. Bend them a lot, brother. All good. Bend them. There you go. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Let's inhale. Come all the way back up. Palms face up. Let's exhale. Roll easily onto our back. And once we get there, happy baby pose is waiting. The happy baby. And then we've got a spinal twist. Spinal twist of your choosing to finish out. Unless, of course, there's something else that you need. Good, everybody. Make sure you hit both sides easily, or evenly, rather, on that twist. And once you're evened out, I think we done it, y'all. Take her back through center, unwind, pull both knees in one last time. Nice, and then just go ahead and release. Let your legs fall out and your toes fall open. Let your palms rest face up along your side body. You want to take up a little bit of space and get comfortable, right? And then just simply lay back. Close your eyes. Let's together take a big inhale here through your nose. And just like we began class, a cleansing exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale. Empty out, exhale. One more, inhale. Hold full at the top. Maybe taking a little bit more. And release. Woo! Now, release control of your breath. Let it just settle. If we haven't already softened everything physically, is there any place in our body that we can disengage, that we're still kind of clenching or active in? As I mentioned in the beginning, the intention of this practice is to cease the fluctuations of our mind, to come back to a place of stillness, of balance. Allow yourself to bask in that, and I'll guide us out in just a few moments. This is our Shavasana. Oh, I love you, good. Hey, Dan, you girl. Ooh, you folks joining us online, I hope you had a great practice today. Hopefully, feel like gave you enough time to breathe in these postures, and hopefully I always do. Thank yourself for showing up. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through. Hit that like button for me, please. And of course, subscribe, share this if you wouldn't mind. And the Venmo is at Namasteve Yoga. It's at Namasteve Yoga. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Namaste.